Mr. Kodinsky glowered. Then his eyes dropped to the basket. Spasiba, he said softly. That means thank you in Russian. Pysanky eggs, he said as he looked closely. I haven't seen these since I left my homeland. We didn't throw those eggs at your door, Mr. Kodinsky, we told him. He looked at us for a moment. Well then, you have great courage to be here. Chutzpah, you have chutzpah. Then his eyes glistened and his mouth curled into a warm smile. Come, have some tea with me. There's the Pysanky eggs. Isn't it beautiful? They made a whole basket full. Now they're going to have tea with Mr. Kodinsky. We spent the whole afternoon talking together, having poppy seed cake and strong tea. He told us about his life, and we told him about ours. When we finally got the courage to ask about doing odd jobs to earn some extra money, he apologized and told us that there was no work. Sorry. Look at all the hats. He makes beautiful hats. There's his teapot. Her idea worked, didn't it? Isn't it so exciting? We didn't tell him what we wanted the money for. It didn't seem the right thing to do. Our hearts sank. I tell you this, he said thoughtfully. These eggs are as beautiful as my hats. Stuart, Winnie, and I looked at each other. It is almost Easter, he went on to say. I'm sure that people would love these eggs. Set up a little table and sell them right there in my shop. Wow! How exciting! For the next few days, we worked very hard. We made almost a dozen Pysanky eggs. When people came in, they picked them up and said things like, beautiful, splendid, delightful, exquisite. Oh my goodness, they loved those eggs. Look at Mr. Kodinsky. Oh, beautiful. Glorious. Intricate. We sold them all in one single day. They sold all the eggs. Look at the little sign they made. Can you see it? For sale, it says. Real Ukrainian eggs. That afternoon, when all the eggs were gone, we counted our money. We had more than enough for the hat. Just as we were about to tell Mr. Kodinsky that we wanted to buy the hat, he came out from the back room holding a beautiful hat box, gift wrapped. Keep your money, children, he said softly. I have seen Miss Eula admire this. It is for her, isn't it? Tell her that I know you are very good children. Such good children. Ah, the hat box. He has it all wrapped up. Why do you think she looks afraid? Oh no. She's not afraid. She's surprised and delighted and shocked to see how kind Mr. Kodinsky was. Look at his sweet smile. He's so happy to give them the hat. And he told them to keep their money. When Easter Sunday arrived, we thought our hearts would burst when we watched Miss Eula open the hat box. She held us close as big tears rolled down her face. Oh, Miss Eula and her kids. I want you to see the hat. There it is. She got the hat she wanted. Isn't that so exciting? Our hearts sang along with the choir that Sunday. She looked so beautiful in that hat. When it was time for her solo, because she was singing in the choir, we knew that she was singing just for us. Her voice was like slow thunder and deep rain. There she is in her hat. Everyone looks so happy. It's Easter Sunday and they're praising the Lord. Hallelujah. Easter Sunday. You can see. Did you see? There's the boys. Look at their smile. And the very last ending. Later that day, as Miss Eula sat at the head of the table, she said, "Oh, baby dears, I can die happy now. And after I'm dead on chicken Sundays, I want you to boil up some chicken, bones, gravy, and all, and pour it over my grave. So late at night when I'm hungry, I can reach right out and have me some." Then she rolled her head back and laughed from a deep, holy place inside. Winston Stewart and I all grew up. You still don't know the girl's name, do you? I'll tell you in just a minute. We're grown up now. Our old neighborhood has changed some, yet it's still familiar too. The freeway rumbles over the spot where Mr. Kodinsky's shop once stood. I think of him often and his glorious hats. We lost Miss Eula some time back, but every year we take some chicken soup up to Mountain View Cemetery and do just as she asked. Sometimes when we're especially quiet inside, we can hear singing, a voice that sounds like slow thunder and sweet rain. And that, my friends, is the story called Chicken Sundays by Patricia Polacco. And Patricia Polacco is the girl in the story. And she wrote it because she lived it. It's her story and her pictures. I hope you enjoyed it.